This is obviously a solo stream, so if the goons are watching this, there will not be any clips in this one. Um, but yeah, I just kind of want to talk about everything. You know, maybe she'll go back and watch these someday and hear my thought process and like how it's changed and everything. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to share a little bit more on how I currently feel. Because basically, there's a ton of different outcomes from this. You know, I'm gonna try not to add anything else, any more big questions, any more. You know, I'm not gonna try to add anything like that, any more stress. I'm not gonna bring up her talking to her parents unless she brings it up again. I'm gonna mention that to her. Um, Definitely let her control this. And yeah, you know, basically there's a lot of different things that can happen when she does talk to them. Obviously, you know, best case scenarios, they're just like, oh, we miss you, like, we're sorry, like, dang, this guy's tricky to get. Um, but I don't know. Like the best, like, likely scenario is just anything other than them just shutting it down instantly. Through and through. Not exactly what I was looking for, if I have to be honest. We're at 8 and 2. That's definitely enough to get it, and I don't know if I got the inner altus ones. But yeah, so I'm just gonna chill here now. Still got good things to look for. Exactly, and the thing is, like, yeah, like there are so many different possible outcomes to this, and I don't think there's any that are worse than the current situation we have. The thing is, exactly, even if they don't, even in the worst case scenario, they do not want us to get back together. Which, like, once again, there's a lot of strong arguments in her favor. What are they gonna do when she tells, like, they can't stop me from, you know, getting with her, um, getting with her next year, and so I would want them to, or I would want to get with her the rest of the summer, like to earn back the trust. I wouldn't want to go behind them. I want to respect them. I want to talk to them. I want to work things out. I want to apologize for what happened. I want to improve that relationship. I don't want to go behind their back. But at the same time, they need to recognize that there's nothing stopping her then. And it's very clear that a month of distance and practically no contact didn't change how she feels at all. And she absolutely still loves me. And so, like, that's what they need to look at. And that's why I'm really, really, really confident in just everything. And it's also like, once again, they can't do anything about this next year. They can't stop that. And I wouldn't tell them that. And yeah, I'm confident in my ability to, um, I want to respect that. And I feel confident in my ability if I'm given the chance to talk to them. I feel very confident in my ability to work things out. I've done it before. How do you progress in this area? Um, so yeah, there is a lot of hope. Like a lot of hope. And even if the worst case scenario, exactly, they don't want us to get back together. We should be able to at least like text a little bit more. Yeah, maybe we can still even do some of the online stuff, like playing Minecraft together, or I don't know, even just like calling. Yeah, and so that's very exciting. Yeah, and that's the worst case scenario too. I truly believe, I need to know what actually happened. I want to believe that Sarah didn't say anything bad about me. I want to believe that like the snowballing effect didn't really happen and she didn't just straight like go to straight just like telling her mom that I had manipulated her or something. Because as we all know that's not the truth. I would hope that they just saw it as dangerous and that's all there is to it, that they still I just think they did like me a lot and I know that like deep down they do still like me. Yeah, and so I don't know. There's a lot to think about in this. This is a very complex, multifaceted issue. And at the very least, like that, like there is good to come out of it. I really see now what, like, I guess what I wanted. I gotta go all the way up there. In our relationship, like I really see what was good, what was bad, what means a lot to me. What can change for her, for us, for me? What can be done differently? And yeah, I really like that. Um, exactly. Like there's a lot of things that I would just prefer to change a little bit. And that's totally okay. Yeah. There are things that I want to change within us. Yeah, there are things that I recognize I'm just not doing very good at. I don't really feel like doing this area. I already have to go back and do my other crap. Let's just sprint to the boss. How hard can it be? Well, exactly, because I know that I can be better. I know that she can be better too. Remember, this whole thing happened when we were going to have a conversation about how she can be better for me. Um, I don't need this at all. I don't even know what this leads to. But let's just... Oh, hello. Oop. Also hello. It's not hostile. Interesting. Oh, okay. It is very much hostile. Oh, thank you. Volcano Manor's gotta be one of the coolest legacy dungeons in this game. That's not great. Oh my god, that's a lot of health. I know they have the crazy resistances without the... Oh shoot, I changed all my spells too. The good news, I can just, unload into it here with the strongest spell in the game. Cool. Worth a stone sword key? Probably not. But yeah, there's just this. I don't want to say that like something like this was bound to happen, because I really don't think there were many issues between me and her. That's something we'll get to as well. Um, I don't actually remember. You take the cages up, right? Don't do you have to go into the lava? My gosh, I don't really know what I'm doing here at all. Well, yeah, I'm just trying not to get into the headspace of like what could have been, like what this month could have been. Like, we always want what we don't have. I'm sure that this month would have had plenty of struggles. I'm sure that it would not be this super idealized version of everything. I'm sure that there would have been difficulties, as it is important to know. But it sucks. Like it's just objectively things were lost. Yes, things have been gained. A lot of insight into myself, a lot of insight into us. I feel I have gained. But it's true. Like we did lose a lot, and it's. I'm not too worried about those last couple weeks before she left. I'm not super down on this whole month because it's better for her to now have been focusing on her family more, and I guess for me to be focusing on myself more. But like, it really wouldn't have worked out that well to try to stay in full connection. But it's just. I'd be lying if I said it didn't hurt. Oh, what the hell? I do not want to be going down right now. It's the magma worm down here, which I don't want to fight. It's just like the stuff like, man, I was so excited for that moment. If she gets back from the airport. Oh my god, that was close. I was so excited for that. And yes, there's a very small chance it still happens, but like, come on, guys, let's be realistic. I highly, highly doubt that. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Nothing is permanent. We'll see. And like, even with the later part of the summer, like, once again, I guess, yes, like it can be good for me now to be able to focus on myself and all that stuff and her friends. Because, like, the things, like, I'm not upset about, like, us playing Dark Souls. Like, those are moments that very much would have still happened. Why does that need a cutscene? Um, like, we can still watch any shows together next year, like those kind of dates, gym dates, we can still do that next year. Um, we can still, do so many things next year that we're going to do this summer. That's fine. But it's also a lot of things like I wanted to go to the pool with her. I wanted to take her to Lewis and Clark Monument, the hiking trail. I wanted to. Like I wanted to go to the pool with her. I wanted to. There was some more just like general exploration of Omaha stuff I wanted to do. You know, see this guy's defenses are. I wanted to go to like museum. I wanted to go swing dancing again. Weak to slash. Okay, so he's strong against holy. Oh, weak to lightning. Okay, so honed bolt and then healing spells. Let's see if we can do this. Wait, do I want Home Bolt or Home Bolt's easier to cast in multiple times in a row? Yeah, because I don't have Lightning Scorpion. So, yeah, cool, let's do this. It's also pretty weak to magic damage and slash damage, so that'll be decent. So yeah, just knowing that there is still a chance, you know, it's still a couple weeks until, um, it's still 2 weeks until she gets back. She has plenty of time still to talk to them. Like, there is still hope. And if the worst case is we just have to do online dates, then that sucks, but that's what we're gonna have to do. Alright, we got this. Okay, so we don't have this if I play super, super aggressive. Oh god. Yeah, we all love this attack. Mimic is doing great. Wow. Oh shit. I backstabbed him? Are you kidding me? Please retarget. Oh, clutch heal. So I got this. Wow, this attack goes on forever. That is really hard to dodge. Nice. Cool. That gets me access to the Gilmore Glowstone staff. I guess also Noble Presence, which is a incantation, but it's a terrible incantation. No. Yeah, I won't directly ask the question yet. I'll just hint at exactly. Like, vaguely hint at like what would be really special to me. But, yeah, she likes my updates, which is good. It'd be great, if she can keep giving updates, that would mean the world to me. It's the Church of Elegy. You go out and up the... Wait a second, this implies you already have the shortcut. Okay, whatever, it's a super short shortcut. Cross the bridge. Into the room. Oh, you're kidding me, it's an uncommon drop. Oh boy, we gotta farm this. Oh boy. So, I got a feeling this guy's gonna be strong against magic damage. Shoot, this is not good. Remember, I am underleveled for this area. I don't want to say extremely underleveled, but decently underleveled. Well, let's just give this over a shot. Yeah, because they went up that way. So it all depends. Exactly. Like, more will be gained. I do believe that me and her can have a stronger relationship. I truly do believe that. There's a lot of, I don't want to say flaws, but there are a lot of things I recognize that could be done better. By her, by me, by us. A lot of things that could be done better. And I don't want to say I wouldn't have recognized these things without this kind of distance, but also probably. I mean, surely I would have recognized things in the distance we were going to have in this month, anyways. Probably not to this degree, and so already that is gained. That is insight that we did not have earlier, that we do have now. Oh, whoops, there's an item there. Yeah, it probably was pretty bad. I mean, who doesn't love Volcano Manor? Come on. Hi. Wait a second. There should be a door over here. Okay, now correct me if I'm wrong, but there should be an elevator. How much damage are we doing against these guys? Let's just check that out. Oh lord, not even close to enough. Oh, this is going to be hard. This is going to be very hard. I don't have any items that boost item discovery either. Like, not a single one. Could be farming the sorcerer for a while. Mm-hmm. The only two Gelmort sorcerers I'd use would be Magma Shot and then Rykard's Rancor. Rykard's Rancor I definitely will use. These guys don't do that much damage. Like, that's not that much damage. My defenses are not that crazy. Neither is my health. Please don't follow me, please don't follow me, please don't follow me. guys have so much health. They have a lot of health. Okay, come on. How did I not hit him though? First try, let's go. Oh, let's go, dude. That's huge. Oh, let's go. That is so awesome. Nice. Cool. I'll actually farm that location later. I don't know when, like, but I'll actually do the entire area. Let me go back and do Ray Lucaria. Nice. That is awesome. Yeah. So let's switch to it. Boost Lava Sorcerer, which I don't actually have that much of. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna need to buy the stones for it. I'll get it to plus 12 for now. I doubt the scaling will be higher than my other thing, but you never know. Yeah, I am trying to get rid of um, souls, so. Okay, that's a good question. What kind of online dates would I want to do with her? I want to play the game called It Takes Two. I want the Dung Eater puppet summon, but I also know that I'd never use it. And I wouldn't actually get to that until he's in Soul Training Shiny. He's had so fun. I don't care about her quest in the slightest. I mean, she does get you an ancient dragon stone, I think. Oh, she did not want it. Okay, so she didn't want that at all. But that really didn't go too well. She was not interested in what I had to give her. Alright, 3 5. Huh. Alright, starting at 145. Okay, 189 is not that high, considering we're working with 221. So I'm actually gonna take this off. I'm gonna put on the Stargazer. There we go. So I'm using sorceries anyways. Does that change it at all? No, okay, so it scales equally. That's good news at least. Cool, yeah, because yeah, I'll need more intelligence. So I'm gonna start using more magic-based things anyways. This isn't true, but for when we do Rhea Lucaria, I will switch back to Faith. But for the meantime, this allows me to use Ancient Death Rank Ore, which is kind of cool. Obviously, Magma Shot. Who wouldn't want Loretta's Great Bow? Great Bay Phalanx would be great. Like Magic has so much better damage options. You don't have as much support though. 36 intelligence for collapsing stars. Sure, count me in. Terra Magica. I need just a a basic projectile. Comet shard? Yeah, that sounds awesome. I don't need any. Let's see. I guess like a crowd control kind of spell would be good. Nice. Definitely want to be using, yeah, some kind of intelligence-based weapon now. Oh, hello, Poppy. Good morning, girlie. Should call her Hops instead of Pops because she jumps around. So yeah, let's use my options now. This weapon sucks. It's just not very good. This thing will always be good. Let's use Meteor of Warblade. Cool. I'd love to test this stuff out now. I do need to do regular Lucaria, like the actual. Who cares if my damage type isn't super effective? That's just not what's important to me. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to stay patient in this process. Like, yes, obviously the best case scenario, she texts me like, or her mom texts me, it's like, oh my, we're so sorry, like, miss you so much. Like, no, that's not happening. Realistically, the best case scenario is she talks to her parent, her mom, her parents, that getting them to a point of, you know, like being okay with wanting to talk to me, okay, getting them to that point, and you know, her telling her mom like, he promised he'd show up to the airport, and hearing the response like, well, if he's the kind of man to do that, then he's the kind of man that we want, or something like that. So we're like, literally, they would be fine if I showed up then. That's gonna be ridiculous, I'd imagine. That 326 when basically everything hit. Okay, so it's not horrible. I was just saying, I'd love to switch to just using spells, but I can't do that until I get the Blessed Blue Dude Talisman. But it's okay, we'll kill Moog tomorrow. Yeah, the three of us will. Yeah, absolutely. I'm really excited for that fight too. That'll be intense. But if the two of them can beat Morgott with unupgraded weapons, not knowing really what they're doing at all on their first try, I think that we can beat Moog. I think we can beat him. But yeah, that's the best case scenario where I can still show up to the airport. Is that like if her mom like kind of like scoffs at it, but it's like if he would truly do that, then so that's what I'm kind of clinging on. I mean, I feel well. If there's your first indication that's wrong. I truly believe that they will want to talk to me. That like we will improve that. Like I truly do believe that. Yeah, I mean, if it's not resistant to magic, Comet Shard is the best option, without a doubt. So, like, I truly, truly believe that there is still hope for us this summer. I would be pretty shocked. I just want to know like, what their argument is. Like, because remember, I didn't hurt her. I didn't physically hurt her. Definitely mentally. Absolutely. And I own up to that. Like, I'm not trying to say that I did no wrong. But I didn't actually hurt her. And I didn't make an attempt to hurt her. Okay? Like, that's the thing here. And so, yes, I was also definitely obsessive. I went behind their back and all that stuff. But I don't know, like knowing that their daughter has had a month to heal, like a month of distance, and it's going to still be 2 weeks until she'd get back here anyways. More than a month, about a month and a half to heal. It clearly looks like she's okay. Her mental health is okay. Their argument is that I seemed possibly dangerous, which is, from their perspective, I understand it. Once again, I know that I did many things wrong. But if their argument is that I seemed dangerous a month and a half ago, I don't, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like, it doesn't matter, even if they welcome me back with open arms, I am still apologizing profusely. I'm not going to write a speech, but I will prepare the best apology that's ever been written, because they deserve that. They absolutely do deserve that apology. Yes, that's even if, but so no matter what, that apology is happening. Um, I'm just saying like they don't. I don't know what the argument is against it. And so, okay, how can I prove that I'm not dangerous? I have, you know, once again, I still don't understand why they never would have wanted to speak to my parents about this. And why the option was to just block me on everything. Because I know that, yes, and I know that she hates it and regrets it, but I know that she definitely said some things in the moment she didn't and doesn't feel. I absolutely know that. And so, yes, I truly do wonder, what their stance is on it. Saying that the relationship was not healthy. And now, we've had a month, over a month. It will be close to 50 days of distance. I would think that 50 days of distance certainly shows plenty of time to heal and grow. I would think. And so, yeah, I don't know what argument they could have that couldn't be worked through. Because I know for a fact that they did like me. And I also know for a fact I didn't do anything like understand, like, I didn't do anything horribly, horribly wrong. Absolutely, like, whoa, no. That sounds bad. I didn't cheat on her. I didn't hurt her physically. I did not make any attempts or threats to hurt her. I had not ever spoken of wanting to hurt her or showed any. I never, even in arguments, I never yelled at her. We never really argued. Like, I would never hurt her. And that's the thing. Obviously, I messed up. I really did. I really did. I certainly did not do things as right as I would have liked to. But I know that, and so like that's once again, like that's the thing. If their argument, like, and this is what's like really, really in our hands, and that's the thing, like, this is a really big healing moment for me because I want to micromanage this. I want to tell her what to say, and but I have to trust her. She knows them better than I do. She knows this situation better than I do, and she will do what is right. It's not like she's forgotten any of this stuff either. Yeah, and like exactly, it's still great for me to have these points. Yeah, and that's the thing. If she talks to them and it doesn't really go well, then I can absolutely provide more insight. But I can't do that yet. I have to allow her to breathe in this. I have to allow her to set the tone in this. That's just why I feel like this is why I just have so much hope. As long as she believes in this as much as I do, I feel like anything can be worked through. Because once again, I don't see a strong prevailing argument from their side. I truly do not. If their argument is that I was dangerous, well, it's in the name there. Was. And then, whew, that's close. If they're, if that's the argument, then that can be worked through. I can told, like, I can share how I've healed in this process, apologize for what I did, and what I recognize. Like, absolutely, I can work with that. Yes, and I'd want to work with them through that. Yes, I fully understand that. That is a very fair perspective for them to have. Okay, if their perspectives that the relationship just wasn't healthy, then I can share how I would make it more healthy, you know, and how we want to and have worked on that. If their perspective was that I know, because I know their perspective isn't that I'm the worst human ever. I know that's not true. So they don't have to worry with that. If their perspective is that like the relationship just isn't good right now, we can argue that it's been 50 days and that she can happily still see me. Exactly. There's nothing stopping her from seeing me next year. If they didn't pull her out of Lincoln that very week, they're going to do it. What are they going to do? Pull her out of Lincoln 1 month beforehand she goes to. So yeah, have a great time ruining your daughter's life. Like, what are they going to do? Like, make her live at home? She's already got housing paid for. Like, and she's already signed up for housing with a roommate and everything. Make her live from home? Okay, that doesn't change anything. She can still go. What am I gonna do? I already have all these. So what happens when I buy this? Seriously, what happens when you buy this? I guess it's just useless. I don't know if I have start later. That's not whatever. It's not because I'm the worst guy ever. I know they don't believe that. And so, like, once again, the argument that you can't have the argument and say that I did things that are inexcusable. Absolutely, I made a lot of really big mistakes, but I did not hurt her. I did not hurt her family, and I didn't say that I was going to because it was what they believed. Okay. Oh yeah. Um. Yeah. That's something that they believed. That's just a thought. The argument is that I just can't be trusted. I can earn back their trust. Like I truly don't see a single argument or perspective or anything that cannot be worked through, that cannot be understood, that I can provide insight into. And so, yes, in this sense, I'm very excited. That's just why exactly her talking to them to like learn more of what they think and what they currently feel about this will be hugely important. That's exactly. It's very clear that if a month of no contact, and it's good that she hasn't been bringing it up every day or anything. If a month of no contact, you know, she had a month of no contact, and she still misses me more than anything, and it's very clear that she's not just going to forget about me. And so if their goal was to eliminate that, it's not going to happen. Is there the argument of them just being like they just don't want that? Of course, that's a pretty, I don't want to say immature argument, but I don't know. At the same time, like that's pretty lame. Like that is pretty lame. And just feels a little bit unfair. Because once again, exactly, like it is a month until she can get with me anyways. So, I don't know what on earth they would say if she's like, because she can't just talk to her parents in this sense. The way that the helmet closed, that's so cool. She can't just talk to them the way that I can just talk to my parents about things like this. She can't argue with them the way I can. But it's very true. What are they going to do in a month when she's in Lincoln? They can't just tell her to not get with me. I mean, can they? Would they? Probably. I guess that's the argument. That's the worst case scenario. They're like, you will not get with him. Like, if you do that, like, he will be so incredibly disappointed in you. Like, but even then, once again, they can't stop it. What are they gonna do? Just punish her? I mean, like, I don't think so. Then again, I don't know. So, yeah, there's a lot to figure out and work through this. What should I do next? I could do the dungeon down here. I'm not really looking for anything at the moment. Like, I don't really need. I guess doing Cell, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I get all those sorceries and everything. Yeah, I'll do that. And so the argument is that they just do not want her to even get with me back in Lincoln, and they just that's the thing. Like, they need to provide their why, and that's where it goes back to. Their why can only be so many things. If their why is just because we said so, you're just gonna make your daughter hate you and want to rebel against you. If the argument is that once again he was dangerous to you, was he dangerous? Did he make any attempt at harming any of you? No, he did not. Just because you thought he was dangerous a month ago, that just really doesn't sound like strong enough evidence that supports their case. I'm pretty good at analyzing this kind of stuff. I was a debate kid for a year. She's been a speech kid for 4 years. She knows how to do this stuff. So, what is their why? I'm just trying to think of like what are other possible reasons they could have. He's not good to you. They can't say that. because I have been really good to her. What else? The other arguments? Because he lied? He told them to lie to you? Or he told you to lie to them? That's a very fair argument. That's also very possible. Yes, I absolutely understand that argument. But once again, that argument is not trumped, but it's, you know, responded to with why. Why not give him a chance to prove that? Why not give him the chance to prove that he has changed? And it's not like I told her to lie to them about everything. Once again, absolutely, I admit it, I was wrong. I did tell her to lie to her parents. But even then, that argument just isn't that strong. You know? Cool. What area should I do next? Literally, yes. I know I wish I could beat mode, but there's just no way. I could try to go full intelligence route. Oh, that's crazy. Meteorite staff is now stronger than this. Could try to go full intelligence damage and just go off Glintstone Comet Shard and then boost it with get Blue Scorpion and then get Terra Magica and the Mimic Tear and ooh, I could try the Common Azure build. I wouldn't have enough damage to. Yo, wait a second here. I mean, I have 30 and 37 intelligence. Common Azure I think takes 50. I can get 40 from the Twin Sage Crown, and then 10 from the intelligence not crystal tier. So I have intelligence. Well, no, because I want the 20. I was gonna say the intelligence not and the um. Common Azure also might be 60 intelligence. And the intelligence, but you also need the 20% extra magic damage. But even then, though, it's not gonna kill Moog. Moog can't one-shot me. It would do at least probably half of his HP. And then I still have a full health Mimic, where we just spam Glintstone Comet Shard. Or, yeah, Glintstone Comet Shard. I think this could work. I mean, well, getting the infinite FP flask is going to be really hard. Okay, never mind. Okay, 60 intelligence. There's no way. Hey, well, we had a dream for a couple seconds. I thought I had a dream. Um, cool. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Glad I got to do a little bit of this. I'm definitely like in the hunt, looking for new games to play. For sure. But yeah, for the moment, for the time being, just kind of chilling. I guess I could go to the Lusat quest. I guess we could just Celia Crystal Tunnel here now. Sure, why don't we go do that? Yeah. Wait, I don't actually. Yeah, wait. I don't think Lusat's in the Cilia Crystal. Well, we can still unlock it, anyways. Um. Yeah. So this is gonna be hard. Like, it's a huge test of patience. It's a huge test of trust in her. She knows what to say. I think she knows what to say. I sincerely hope she knows what to say. Um. That damage is pitiful. 37 intelligence, and I'm getting 8 additional magic damage. That is pitiful. Ugh, what weapons do I want to use here? Ross's axe? Yes, absolutely. Just roll strength once, but I really don't want to do that. So, absolutely, like this can be worked through. I know it can be. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard because I want to micromanage this. I want to tell her exactly what to say, but that's just not how this will work. Yes, I think if she talks to them and it doesn't go phenomenally, then I can provide assistance and just like what to say. Yeah, like hearing whatever it is she said. What kind of worked, what kind of didn't, what their perspective is, then I can help from there. Yeah, and exactly. I've already given her plenty of insight into things, what to say, and she also knows them better than I do. Exactly. There's a possibility where they just, yeah, like they're at a we'll see or anything. Like, yeah, that's why I think this Colorado trip's about perfect time. If they want to speak right then and there, boom, we can do it, and then it gives them like plenty of, exactly, that allows us the time to work things out or whatever. And then still afterwards, like, and then I'm gone in about a week after that happens. So to kind of, let things settle in a little bit. Mm-hmm. Get some time to think about it. That's the thing. Whether like on these I'm willing to accept any like terms and conditions or whatever. Like and if it's not something that I would accept, I can try to reason with them. Yeah, because I know that when I do talk to them, I'm not going to be like, I'm the worst human ever. I failed. I failed in life. I'm a terrible person. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that when I talk to them. It will be very open and honest about what I did do wrong, what I have been doing to address it, like how I have been changing, and how I will continue to change. Exactly. That's very important to recognize, I believe. Hmm. I don't worry about her giving up. Even if she talks to them and the absolute worst case scenario is they are just like, no, and then because of that, then they think that she starts thinking about me more or whatever, and then no, I'm not gonna delete my channel or that profile or whatever in the messages. I won't do that. But no, yeah, then there's the possibility that they increase security. They take her phone and look through it, which even then I'm still not worried as long as there's no direct notification. Yeah, I'm sure she would let me know when that happens. Exactly. Worst case scenario, they find it. It's just that I've been giving reassurance. Yes, I firmly believe that you can get upset. Like, I would be upset too if my daughter's boyfriend was telling her to lie to me. Like, I understand upset. I understand being upset when we first contacted. Obviously didn't want to hear from you then, but I truly don't see what's wrong in some guy just pouring out his heart and wanting to help her and give her support and reassurance throughout this process and make sure she's okay and safe. I don't see what's wrong in that. I truly do not. So yes, I believe that it is the right move to not wait this out any longer. I think it's the right move for her to talk to them before they do. Exactly, because the thing is, they don't have to worry about me like showing up to their house, or whatever. Not that I would or did, but once again, it's been a month and a half. Like, it's just not a strong enough argument to say that I might have been dangerous a month and a half ago. It's just not strong enough to constitute a no contact thing. Like, yeah, I see a world in which they're like, we just think it'd be beneficial for her to, stay connected with friends and everything nice. But absolutely, I did pull her, like, away too much time or whatever. Like, I understand that perspective, and I can work through that. I'm not asking for her hand in marriage. I'm asking to realistically see her a few times, and like, I'm willing to, if to earn back their trust. If you would want to do something with her parents, like, I don't know, it's like supervision. I'm okay with that. Yeah, like if she wants to go to the gym with me and her dad, or me and her dad and her brother, like, I believe that that sounds like a really great, like, guys, why does Ancient Death Rancor suck? It's the worst spell ever. That did like 0 damage. Is the blocked guy still okay? Faithfuls. No, it's not. So that's what I'm saying. If she can just get me the opportunity to talk to them. I truly believe that I can do great things. Oh hell no, it's a falling star beast? I thought it was a magma worm. Maybe this is better? I don't know. I'm just not as experienced fighting these things. Doesn't have much health. Does it seem like it's been... Doesn't it actually seem like it knows what it's doing? It doesn't seem to be immune to be a... wow, can I speak? No. It seems to be immune to frostbite. We're hitting good damage with magma shot. Yeah, magma shot's a good spell. Nice, I don't know. Oh wow, that's really good. That's really good loot. The Summerstone Miner's Bell Bearing, that's pretty bad. Why can I not travel? What the hell? I guess I can go to the Lusat area here now. He's in the cave in the Dragon Barrow. I don't know where it's at, but I kind of know where it might be at. So I truly believe she can, I can't speak. If I get the opportunity to be able to speak to them, I really, really do believe that. Oh, hi there, puppy. Hi, yeah, come on down here, kitty, yeah. I missed you. There you go, you sit right there. Yeah, it's a perfect spot for you to lay down, right next to me. I got your pretty tail. Or yes, you can lay on top of me, yay! Oh, her eyes look so tired. Oh, she wants the affection. She's so affectionate. She's such a model. Poppy, you're so pretty. Yes, me. That's the reason why I never liked Fluffy, because I never. Oh, she's making biscuit. I never liked Fluffy because I'd never. Oh, Poppy on top. Oh no, she's slipping and falling. No, I'll support you, Pops. There we go. I'll rescue you, girlie. Always, I'll always take care of you. Yes, if I'm going to be able to talk to them, I truly believe that. What's going on? I have to rest at a site of grace? Oh, brother. Poppy. Poppers. Let's go get that map fragment. Why don't we? So you can actually go into the Edinburgh pretty early. I want to kiss your little paw. Oh, hello. Kicking me away. Exactly. So I won't bring it up. I won't be like, say this and that to her. But if she brings it up, like, when she brings it up, we'll work through it from there. Yeah, I don't want to put any pressure or rush. I mean, she knows there's 2 weeks until she comes back. And the earlier she does this, the better. Yes, like there is a very, very solid chance that her parents just shut it down and are like, end of story, we don't want you to get back with him. Oh, I missed having you her puppy. Oh, so that's very understandable. Wait, no, no, wait, that's not understandable. They're just like, we don't want you with him, and they won't provide any reasoning. Okay, so the Celia Crystal Tunnel thing with Lusat is somewhere over here. Yes, it's somewhere over here. I think I have to go through Celia in order to get there, though. Oh, oh, no, I can't put that. She's purring on me. But yeah, cool. So that's my kind of perspective on everything. Hopefully everything works out exactly as I've dreamed it out to be. I know it's not. I would assume that they're just going to be like, we don't really want to talk about it. But she seems determined. I can't tell her to be determined about this. That is something she has to want to do on her own. I'm gonna change some weapons around a little bit. And I know she is determined. Yeah, it sounds like I just haven't been brought up at all, which is great. That's good. Like, that certainly makes me happy. Um, I'm sure that it was probably asked about a little bit. Ooh, a red slash would be good. Sacred Ring of Light would be good. What can I put these on? Pole arms and twin blades. Pole arms. We don't have a lot of options, it looks like. I do a twin blade. I am able to use it, and twin blades actually aren't bad. They aren't great either. Ooh, wow, okay, so I don't have any halberd. Ooh, cross naginata. I love the cross naginata. Sold. Don't have the halberd +8 from the Revenger's check? I did Castle Morn. Let's go check that out one more time. Oh, Poppy's letting me hold her foot. How long are her claws? They're pretty long. Yeah, they're decently long. Not terrible. Oh, her arms are all cuddled up. Oh, she's so precious. Just look at her. Oh. So, can I get invaded here, or? Or no? Alright, cool. Ooh, Blood and Frost would be kind of good. But well, yeah, I very, very strongly prefer Loretta's Slash over. I very, very strongly prefer that over Sacred Rings of Light. Sacred Rings of Light, however, is not bad. I kind of like Ice Spear, though. What can Ice Spear go on to? Only spears? Only polearms? Hmm. Ice Spear is really, really good. Polearms capable of thrusting into it. Because I don't really want to put, yeah, I don't want to put Ice Spear, or I don't want to put Loretta Slash into this thing. I actually could do this so it scales with both, but like, come on, that damage is a joke. Actually, it's not terrible. Obviously, the AR is going to be ridiculously high. Oh, no, it's really not, actually. This is a really good Ash of War. It's pretty cheap, yeah. Really good against invaders just because of the weird timing on it. That thing will stay at cold. I guess I'll just use the Naginata then. I like this thing a lot. The Morning Star, yeah, I like it a lot. Although spinning weapon is horrendous on it. I thought it'd be so good to build up. No, it's so bad. Godskin Stitcher. I'm really not dying to use that. Servant God's Curve Sword. I'm not really dying to use this. 26 FP. That's ridiculous. I guess we can also just do something like this. Yeah. It's probably not a bad idea to put line. Maybe 20 though. Don't love that number. Let's keep it magic and do that. And then put phalanx onto. Here's the thing though, I kind of like having the phalanx on there. I can put, I don't know, lion's claw on that thing. Sure, why not? Heavy thrusting swords are so bad in my mind. Cool. Well, at the very least, let's go upgrade all these things then. Puppy girl. Yeah, looks a little better now. Alright, yeah, so like that, I have so much hope for talking about like the situation will get better. Um, yeah, obviously, once again, it's like, no, I'm really not even too upset about like losing the pictures or whatever. Once again, everything in Snap saved, and like I still have all the pictures. I still have most of the pictures, and she can always try to go through iCloud or whatever and renew them. Um, yeah, she can always restore them, I think. Um, I just, we still would have had a lot of like really good memories over this month. I guess that is kind of what hurts. This has to be, okay, so we need two of them upgraded and then the full thing. Yeah, the full thing, and then we also need. It sucks. There wouldn't have been much communication, but like, even if we couldn't have done any online games, like we would have called a lot, like I would have streamed a lot of things, and she would have watched them. I would have loved to kind of meet some of her friends there. Oops, I don't know if I can. I would have loved to have met more of her extended family. Exactly, because if this did not happen, and me and her were together by next summer, we would have been, you know, together for a year and a half by that point. If money was not a huge problem, and especially if her parents were willing to, you know, assist with that per se, I absolutely would have. Yeah, I would have known. I would have needed to know the language a little more. Um, like, and that's saying a full year from now. Like, that is so incredibly far away from now. But like, I so much like I would have been down um, to go with her. I highly doubt they would have allowed me to. But like, to be there for like a week or whatever with them, I don't think they'd allow me to do that either. So there's still plenty of time to. Yeah, and it sounds like I just maybe haven't been brought up that much, which is which is good news. That's really good news. Like, hope they haven't just been like hating on me. No, yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they're not that kind of people, but that would suck if that was the case. So I really, really hope that's not the case. But yeah, like, I would have wanted to meet her friends there in Jordan. Like, there would have been FaceTime calls with them, I'm sure. Like, that would have been really sweet. Like, obviously, just getting so many pictures and things like that. I hope she's been taking pictures. That would have been great. Like, I definitely think there would have been issues. Like, I'm sure. Not that I just like think the two of us fight so easily, but like, there's a lot of distance. There's a lot of stress going on in both of our lives. Like, both of us are missing something that was really important to us. Like, there would have been some small issues, I'm sure, but and it wouldn't have been as idealized. And I don't think it's inherently a bad thing to look back in the past like this, but it's not always like a really good thing. Yeah, exactly. The point is, there would have been some really, really enjoyable moments. These guys just have wicked defense. Not as much to fire though, it seems. What are these guys weak to? Yeah, they are weak to fire. There would have been there would have been a lot of really, really enjoyable memories. And then, okay, fire is their weakness. I know, I'm trying not to think about it, because then it's like we would have certainly had an a very enjoyable time there. And of course, we absolutely would have been looking forward to. And God, that moment of seeing her at the airport would have been so, so, so good. That's where I would have like first kissed her in front of her parents too. These things are awful to fight. Wow. That would have been nice, and then we would have had a great last month here. Preparing, obviously, for. Oh, wow, Sunburstone 7. I'm just really, really trying not to think about that kind of stuff too much, because that's the kind of stuff that certainly is not good for this healing process. 'Cause, obviously, like that would have been good, but once again, it's not like you can't just say that. There's so many other things that go into that. There's so many other factors that affect that. Like, once again, who's to say that we wouldn't have had issues along that time period? Okay, Fluffy. Yeah, exactly. Who's to say we wouldn't have had issues in the 2 weeks before she left? Like, you can't get into the trap of saying, "Oh, things would have been perfect now," because there's just no way of knowing that. So, yes, because also look at the stuff, like the insight that I have gained in learning more about myself, what I struggle with, what I'm good at, like what helps me, what doesn't help me, what I recognize I need to be better at, what she needs to be better at, like how can we be improved? Like all of this was gained, and who's to say this? Who's to say this would have been gained if? Oh, it's a frenzy one of these? What the hell? Well, second thought, I don't really want to fight this thing anymore. Yeah, I don't think there's any items past the waterfall here. Oh, Clayman ashes. I didn't even know those were a thing. Exactly. I gained a lot of things through this. Not really any new friendships, and I don't really think I got closer to anybody that I wouldn't have. Like, I still would have wanted to do all the things that I have done with people. Yeah, I've been able to work a lot, like a lot, a lot. And it's not like, I don't want to be like, oh, I spend so much money on it or whatever. Like, I waste, no, not at all. But, like, yes, it is true. Like, I haven't been going out as much and have saved money in that sense. Yeah, exactly. There's the possibility of, like, I would have been calling her, like, FaceTiming her, and I would never would have, went to the Memorial Park concert or went to, yeah, never would have went to the Memorial Park concert or the Lantern Festival. You know, so I can't jump to conclusions in that. Some things were lost. What the heck is this thing? What the heck is the ant final boss doing down here? Some things were certainly lost, but some things were gained. It's okay, Papa. There's no nightmares here. I'm gonna keep you safe. No, I'm not gonna watch an episode of Game of Thrones tonight. Yeah, so some things were definitely gained, and that's certainly important to recognize. So, yeah, once I finish this, go to the next grace. I'm not going to save it up. So, yeah, I forgive myself for what happened because I recognize what I did. I recognize how to change it. The biggest issue in our relationship, I'm still going to work with that in Jordan next week and start to actually figure that out. Um, So yeah, like good things are gonna come out of this. Like I know that everything can and will get better. This is not the end. hmm And if the worst case scenario here is that I have to go even more no contact for the rest of summer, yeah, that's gonna suck. But also like all I do is work anyways, so I can clearly distract myself that way. We have a trip, Colorado, boom, that's easy distraction. Like, mm, not quite getting the damage I want. Oh wow. Oh, I'm heavy load right now as well. Ooh, that's not good. All right, Ancient Death Rancor, do your worst. That's so bad, dude. That's two full casts to do 590 damage. Hello? What? Oh, she's mine. Look how peaceful she is. She's playing. She was letting me hold her foot. See? She's at peace. Her little arms are all curled up. And you can have her. Actually, yeah, you should take her because I'm coming upstairs soon anyway. Oh, good morning. Oh, she does not. Bye. Wow. Okay, so who knew that ancient death rancor is just as miserable as I thought. Gravitas is an incredible ash of war. So yeah, we're just gonna restate that, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna write tonight's letter to her, and then I'm also going to finish typing yesterday's. Who is this? Why are there gravity sorcerers here? Are you kidding me? I can't even reach it? What is this place? Actually looks like I can. Oh, no way, you're kidding me. This puts me back down there? Oh wait, no, I think I'm above it. Yeah, okay, I'm above it. This is now. Probably like a crafts thing. Oh, wow, that's where the wing of his tail is. I was looking for that. Nice. Ah, cool. It's got an amazing Ash of War. Oh my god, I forgot it does that. Oh, this weapon's awesome. Oh my god, I know what I'm upgrading. Cool. Well, I'm glad I explored over here. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna send her a little message thing. Hmm. Yeah, that's just my plan to always do that. Is I'm just trying to think of what, like, is there anything sweet I can do for her? Probably not. I think the past couple of days I've done. I did the video and the. And the previous essay thing, so I think just kind of giving it a night off from that. Plus, there's plenty of other updates. Yeah, I'm gonna go have like a snack now. I'm not gonna take anything out of my room. Nice, dude. I was looking for this weapon. Yeah, I got plenty of somber fives too. 12 force. Jesus Christ. Noxtella, I don't know. Noxtella and Nocron, two very, very, very strange areas that I just don't fully get the point of, I guess. I don't know. They're strange areas. That's all I have to say. Alright, let's test how this thing's damage. Obviously, it's gonna be terrible. It's not upgraded. But... Ooh, big 32. Okay, I'm getting cooked. Let's skedaddle. Actually, let's just kill this guy. Shoot, why is this enemy like so intelligent? That's the good news. You can't really dodge Ancient Death Rancor. Yeah, so, and it can still be boosted by Prince of Death staff as well. Alright, nice. I'm gonna have a snack, look for reels to send her. Um, yeah, and then do my writing, and then tomorrow will be a good day. It's a pretty easy shift. Just moving that, then we'll mow ceilings lawn. Yeah, the AR on this thing is not gonna be incredible. I fully expect that. I'm gonna move back into this drip. There we go. Oof, this helmet is really ugly. But it does improve my stats. Gotta stay on. Nice. Cool. I think I got a lot of progress done. So yeah, lots of hope about her speaking to her family. I'm going to share that I have lots of hope, and just share that, yeah, exactly. We have really, really strong arguments and evidence and reasoning, and we're willing to work through anything, no matter what happens. Cool. So yeah, it was a great stream. Um, sure. Why don't I get a test out how this damage change? It's still not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be a super high damage dealing weapon, but that's all right. Um, so yeah, good times. No, you probably don't get the Songbird or anything until nine tops. Let's try this again. Okay, that's a very large increase in damage. If I actually hit the dang thing with the whole Ash of War, I know it's very good. Really wish the projectiles on that were a little bit longer. Projectiles really don't seem reliable at all. These things are annoying to fight. Wow. Yeah, try dodging that. Nice. Okay, yeah, so what are we gonna do tomorrow? Because, like, really, we don't need to be messing around doing all this stuff. There's just nothing over there. Village Albinarks, yes, that's important. Kind of getting up to over here. Get it over here. Yeah, okay, so we'll start over here. Move the minor urge for both of them. Get them to the foot of the 4 belfries. And then we'll go kill the dragon. That's where we'd end both of their things. Getting them up to here, make sure that they have this grace, yes. Good. Is that I will want them to get to the Turtle Pope just because he's cool. And then get to Ainsel really well. So that's we're going to do this route up to here, kill the dragon. Then we're going to do Academy Gate Town. Well, okay, kill the dragon. Then we're going to go do Shofra. Shofra should be pretty easy. Yeah, we'd have to kill that, and we can't fight the dragon skin soldier because we can't use the teleporter. So Shofra should be pretty simple. Should be pretty easy. Just want to show them the underground. We'll unlock this area. I don't know if we'd actually do it. So I guess we'd do Shofra. And then the Academy. We should be able to get the Academy done for both. I mean, like, for both of them, at least get into the Academy. I think for Lucas, we can do all the Academy. Because I'm pretty much, after the Academy's done, yeah, like, I do want to go into the Frenzy Flame Village, just because, once again, it's cool as hell. Just, like, kind of show them this. I'm down with going up here all the way up into I do want to do Carrier Manor with them. I do want to just do this small section here, and then the Runestream Precipice. Pretty much after the Academy, though, we go down into Caelid. There's a couple good sites here. Obviously, you've got Gale Tunnel. The Forsaken Ruins will be pretty fun. The Calum Ruins, all the surrounding stuff up here. As well as this. Fort Gale will be great. Really get all that done pretty much in one singular run. We will do the alien swap for Commander O'Neill. We will do Exikes. This big battle section here. Like, Kayla's gonna be awesome. And then the actual Red Main Castle. We won't have gone into Altus or Ronnie's quest, so we should be good for the festival to start. Hopefully it is. We kill Radon. Radon will obviously be a really fun boss to fight. After Radon, though, and after Caelid, that's where it's these small things up here, and then up into Runestone Precipice. From here, there's just some general ruins throughout here, I think. Yeah, definitely hit the Shaded Castle, the area out here, the Draconic Tree Sentinels, or Tree Sentinels, the cave here, also sounds important. There's some ruins and stuff down here. With the worm faces, we would do Shaded Castle. It's okay, pretty much exactly. In tomorrow's session, if Lucas is spending the night, like, yeah, we're gonna lock it in. Last time, we had to do Storm Building, which is we spent way too much time just fucking around over here. Like, we didn't really get anything done. Like, hey, that we're gonna do this up to the foot of the four belfries. Do we need to actually go into them? I don't think so, honestly. Like, I mean, yeah, okay, we can clear out this encampment here, and I guess we could, yeah, clear out this, and then just make our way back down to the dragon, kill the dragon, and then go up and do the academy. Or I guess we do Chauffeur first, then the academy. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Easy shift in the morning, then we mow ceilings on. What the hell is this? Then we mow ceilings on, and then we get home, shower, and get ready for them to come over. So, yeah, it should be a lot of fun. They'll come over here. Lucas will spend the night. I think Lucas can easily get the academy entirely done, and maybe even start Caelid as well. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I enjoy doing this with him. I'll stream it, obviously. Hopefully I hear from her again. But yeah, I think I'll write something good here tonight. I'm gonna go have a snack now, just really small. And in that, just exactly so I can send a couple reels, a couple more reels. And then write the message. Basically, in that message is just gonna be like the update on the days. Tell her about like tomorrow. No, I don't need to bring up Colorado yet. That doesn't affect anything. That's just not important information. Basically, just once again, tell her that I also have hope and that I believe in her in this process. Talk about like what she can keep doing for me. I won't do any questions. I'm like, I assume that you guys aren't just gonna kind of lay low these next couple weeks. So yeah, we'll figure that all out, I'm sure. God has a plan for it all. It's a super cool looking weapon too. If that actually hits, it does insane damage. Yeah. Alright, cool. This is a lot of fun. Got a lot done. Oh, Poppy's back. Oh, hello, pretty girl. So I'm gonna end the stream here now. Good night. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys later.